Hi, and welcome to Wellness Workouts with Katrina. This video features squats and lunges, big moves for the leg muscles. Feel free to modify any exercises that you need to. Check with your healthcare provider to see what special needs you might have for modifying your exercises, and have fun with it. This one involves a chair, but you don't have to use a chair at all. It's just there for balance if you need it. And also, I recommend comfortable clothing, shoes with closed toe and closed heel. So we'll get started. Feel free to add music if you'd like. So we'll start out beside the chair. We're going to work one leg at a time. If you haven't warmed up, feel free to do one of my warm-up videos before starting any of these squats and lunges, because these are the big muscles, and I don't want you to end up being sore the next day or too sore. So we're going to take the inside leg and bring it back and together. Now, the farther back you go, the more you're going to work, and you want to keep this knee back. So you don't want to have your lunge so short, going back a short ways, that this knee extends past the toe. So you want to keep the knee back, and the best way to do that is to step pretty far back. You can add an arm. You can add both arms here. 4 more. Last one. And let's come around to the other side of the chair. We're going to do the same thing, starting with that inside leg, the one that's closest to the chair. We're going to step back and together. Once again, you can add an arm, or you can add both arms, making sure your stance is wide enough to keep this knee over the heel. Now check your breathing and posture as you do this. You can also add just the fingertips to the chair if you're somewhere in between using the chair and not using the chair. Exhale back. 4 more. And let's bring it behind the chair. We're going to move into some squats. Make sure with your squats that you sit the hips back rather than extending forward. So a lot of people, when they start doing squats, do this. You want to focus on bringing the hips back, like you're sitting in a chair behind you. So we'll take it down. If you lift the toes as you come down, that will help keep your knees back. Once again, you can add arms. So you can extend one arm at a time, or you can add both arms. My dog is really excited about somebody outside today. If you have a dog, feel free to post that in the comments. Reaching through the fingertips, make sure you're deep breathing. So exhale as you come down. Inhale back up. You can take this to your own pace. And on this one, my feet are about shoulder width apart. So right behind the legs of the chair. 4 more. Last one. Let's march just a little bit, work out the leg muscles. We're going to move back over to the side of the chair, so I'll turn my chair facing you. Now, we're going to take this inside leg back again, but we're going to add another level if you want to add that. So instead of just taking it back and together, we're going to take it back, down, up, together. Back, down, up, together. Once again, both arms if you wish. Let's take that arm way out, down. You can do anything you want to with your arms, or you can leave out the arm movements altogether. 4 more. Last one. And let's work it around to the other side of the chair. I'll move my chair so I can see you guys a little better. You can see me a little better. We'll start with the inside leg. Once again, you can opt for that first option where we just went straight back and straight up. Or you can add back, down, up, and together. Deep breathing. So again, you can add any arm movements you like. Let's reach. Once again, you can add both arms. And if you feel like you're about to lose your balance, you can always use the chair to help support you. That's the nice thing about these chair workouts. You don't have to use the chair if you don't need it, but it's there if you do. 2 more. And let's come back. This time we're going to come in front of the chair. I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see what I'm doing a little better. So we're going to stand with our legs up against the chair and then move out just a little bit. Now for this, we're going to do squats again, but you have that visual. So almost sit down in the chair and come back up. Now, if you have problems with balance, you may want to go back behind the chair like we did with the first one. Lift the toes. My feet are about shoulder width apart, so about in front of the legs of the chair. And you can add arms forward, or you might want to mix it up and take the arms out to the side. Now, I'm lifting my toes each time. That will help keep the knees back. Exhale. 4 more. And we're going to come back up. Feel free to walk it out for just a few seconds. We're going to go back to that first side again. Oh, there's lots of lunges. Lots of squats that we can do. We'll only do a few though. All right, so this one, we're going to take it back and forward just like we did before. But I'm going to add another level. So instead of coming together on the floor, we're going to bring the knee up. Back and up. Back and up. Both arms or one arm. Now if you're getting too much, try doing every other one. March in place, deep breathe, and then move back into another move. 4 more. We don't do any one move for very long. And bring those feet down together. We're going to come to the other side. Oh yeah, got to do the other side. I don't want to send you home lopsided. All right, we're going to tap back and together. Make sure that your positioning is good with the knee over the heel. As you're ready, we're going to add a knee at the top. One arm or both arms here. So this leg just stays in one position, but the hips go back each time. The wider your stance, the more you'll work on this one. Now, I'm not a very good counter, so I may not be exactly the same on both sides, but we're close. Let's do 2 more. Hopefully your heart rate is coming up a little bit. Feel like you're getting all of the workout moving into the heart and the blood vessels. All right, we're going to come back behind the chair. This time we're going to set up wide. So the toes are kind of to the front corners here. So you may need to adjust a little bit. Now if your doctor told you wide squats is not advisable to you, come back in or step touch during all of these squat positions. All right, so here we go. We're going to take it down. So check your positioning. Make sure that the knees stay over the heels once again. So feel free to add any arms you want. Now if you're using one arm at a time, you might alternate. It's almost like a ballet move for the dancers in the group. You can also add some music. You can add any kind of music you like. I'd love to hear what music you're listening to during the videos. So feel free to post that in the comments. Exhale down. Woo! 4 more on each side. Last one on each side. And come back in, walk it out. Now we're going to stretch the legs just a little bit, take those feet wide, and let's circle. So when you're working out, you want to work out at a scale of 1 to 10, like a 5 to an 8 range. If you're getting up to 9 or 10, that usually means you're hurting, short of breath, you're not comfortable exercising, and you're way too challenged. 1 through 4 can give you some benefits, so that's fine if you want to work really low on the scale. But 5 to 8 tends to give you more of the heart and blood vessel benefits. Let's reverse. So hoping to prevent heart attack, stroke, things like that. And one more circle. All right, I'm gonna turn my chair around sideways so you can see what I'm doing. We'll take it to a lunge and then just press that heel down towards the floor. Bring those arms out to the side of the chair. Lean in, tuck the chin, reach through the top of the head. We'll come up, bring that back foot up just a little bit and shift the weight back and hinge down with a straight leg on both sides this time. So you're going to feel that in the upper leg. If you don't feel that move, make sure your back is straight. And we'll come back. Switch legs, deep lunge, pressing down towards that chair. Tuck the chin, reach through the top of the head. And let's come up, back leg in just a little bit. We're going to straighten both legs, push the hips back, and bring that chest down towards the chair. Once again, keeping the back straight so you'll feel a stretch in the hamstring of the front leg. And that knee come up. Thank you for working out with me today. I hope you got a good workout with those squats and lunges.